man. Real Spill P Bill. Episode 25, I believe. I think we on episode 25. Y'all know, man. Listen, bro. We about to get straight to the biz, alright? You feel me? So, your man Goodz, bro. Bro, Goodz, man. I'm gonna keep it a bean with you when it come to Goodz, bro. I'm gonna tell you how I feel about Goodz, bro. Like, Goodz be extra, bro. Feel me? Now, this episode I want to speak on talking through rounds because I got a notification, you feel me, a Goodz talking about talking through niggas rounds while they rapping from 15 minutes of fame. I just ain't watching yet, you feel me? So I wanted to give my perspective, then maybe I'll watch the video and then probably respond to what he said, but I ain't have enough time to watch like a 19-minute interview. I was just trying to get to this shit, you feel me, and say what it is that I want to say while it's fresh on my mind, you hear me? So, bro, but he just be extra as shit, bro. Like, I do feel like at one point, this was really him. Like, it wasn't a persona. Like, that's just the type of nigga he is. Like, he a pretty boy type nigga. You feel me? He conceited. Like, he think really high of himself. That's why he's always brushing his beard. You feel me? He's always doing something relating to hygiene or his physical appearance. You feel me? Like, but now I just feel like he be, like, doing it purposely. Like, he know it's part of his image. He know people like that shit. People talk about it. So it's like, it kind of feels like at times he be forcing himself to do the little silly shit he be doing. You feel me? And I think talking through people rounds is part of that act. That's why I'm pointing out that he be being extra as a motherfucker. You feel me? Now, it's still him. You feel me? He's pulling it from somewhere. It's still him. He's still one of them. He's just him. I don't want to say goofy niggas. Like, that's just him. He's like a conceited pretty boy type nigga. That's the only way I can describe it. You feel me? Well, that's the best way I know how. But to me, I don't like it. You feel me? Now, let's talk about the talking to niggas rounds, right? So, notice that Goodz only talk through people rounds when he losing, bro. I want you to think about it. Like, if you could think back to when you seen those specific battles when he be talking to people around, right? Which I think is damn near, it might be almost damn near most of them, but it all there was where he's like, that's damn near part of the battle now. Him talking to they talk about him talking to niggas rounds as much as they talk about what was said in the rounds. You feel me? Like, he be losing. He did it with Rock. He was losing. You feel me? That's his way of getting emotional. And it's a tactic also because he be trying to distract people. It's really a distraction. Like, who the fuck do he be talking? Like, let's keep it a big, bro. It's a big-ass crowd. Like, you telling me he see one person? I don't even be hearing the people he be pointing at and acting like he communicating with. Like, he just be literally, like, just pointing at random people and just act like he having a conversation back and, like, he's rapping. You're on stage. You have a mic on. He don't. You don't. He's not screaming loud enough for everybody to know what he's saying. So it's like you're communicating, but it's like, you feel me? Now, to be fair, he do these little simple shit like, oh, no, you know you better stop that. Like, if somebody react to something that he know, like, but this is mid-round, like, while the nigga is still rapping. So he be doing that to distract people. He don't even be fucking talking to real people half of the time. Or, like, I ain't gonna say talking, because he do be probably looking at people, but he don't be really responding to people. Like, stop what you're doing. So he do that shit. He even talk to your entourage, the people that's behind you. Like, you feel me? It's part of his battle rap tactics to win. You feel me? And what happens? Niggas get in their feelings. Tay-Rock ain't like it. You feel me? Tay-Rock, nigga, literally said something about it. It is in the battle, bro. Like, you trying to throw me off. I can't remember what he said, like, verbatim, but he was like, nah, yo, he know what the fuck he doing, bro. That shit corny, bro. Like, fuck, like, shut the fuck. Like, people had to tell Goodz, like, to be quiet. You feel me? So Goodz know what the fuck he be doing, and that goes back to the point I was making about it being forced. It's like, if you doing it every single battle down there, it's like you know what you're doing. At first, you might have just been, you feel me, a hood nigga brought into this battle rap field. Ain't nobody really making no real money. You feel me? This shit, like, in the beginning, where this shit still street for real. It's on the street level. So, it's like, that's just a nigga personality. That's just how a nigga is in real life. You feel me? But now this shit is commercialized. This shit is on a way bigger platform. You feel me? It's it's business now. It's like, if you still doing the same shit, you know what you're doing. So, Goodz though that shit ain't cool, bro. I guarantee you, he gotta admit to something. Goodz ain't stupid. That's not a dumb nigga. You feel me? Goodz is very smart. He's very smart. You feel me? But the point I was making was, you see niggas getting their feelings, bro, and that's what he want. He wants you to get emotional so he can throw you off your square. Easy talk about it. I beat you the fuck up. Like, stop what you doing. Like, you feel me? Like, let's say that you talking about rounds. Fuck, no, it's gonna go different for you, nigga. Like, feel which he was doing a little bit too much too. You feel me? But maybe he was just caught up in the moment. Goodz ain't pay nobody. Like, he didn't entertain it. The security, I think that was security that came up. You feel me? People around them started to, but it's like, see how one nigga, like, see, like, this is a fucking chain reaction. One nigga could start a whole fucking riot, bro. Just off of, yo, Goodz doing too much. And he responded the way he responded, which you can't tell a man how to respond, but you still can call it how you see it. I think he was being a little too tough, to be honest with you. Like, he didn't, it's y'all battling. Goodz ain't. You can talk to that nigga right, you feel me? You like, you can check that nigga, but you ain't gotta threaten to beat him up. Like, that's just, come on, bro. Come on, bro. It look good for the camera, you feel me? People laugh at it, nigga. The dumb niggas be like, oh, yeah, damn, Easy that nigga, but boy, Easy is a gangster. Niggas believe that shit, you feel me? I'm not saying he a bitch. I ain't saying I don't believe it. I'm just saying I know he was just purposely being too tough right now, man. You know how niggas do shit just to be tough, like trying to scare people, like, but you know when a nigga really mean it versus when you know a nigga is trying to sell you a wolf ticket. He writing you a check that your ass might not be able to cash. Like, you know how a nigga, like, you can see it in the man's eyes, you feel me? But anyways, point of the matter is, in closing, right? Stop talking through niggas' rounds. That's not cool. You don't talk through niggas' rounds. It's respect. What if a nigga talk through all your rounds? You're gonna feel a certain type of way. Just imagine that, like, I don't like when, I'm a battle rapper, so I know how it feels when you trying to rap, you know, spit your shit, and you know you saying some shit, and you want the crowd to hear it, you want your opponent to hear it, and it's like he's not even paying attention, and at the same time he distracting the crowd because he's saying shit down. They trying to, instead of listening to what I'm saying, they trying to make out what he's saying. You feel me? They want to hear what he got to say and all the other extra antics that go into it that make the battle better. You feel me? But in the actual battle, it's annoying. You feel me? And it's kind of irritating. I done had people done that to me. I feel like the best thing to do is just ignore it. Now, you can say shit back. You're a man. Say what the fuck you want to say back. You feel me? But don't really fully entertain it because it's going to bring down, it might bring the value up because people like controversy, but it might throw you off. You feel me? You might forget where you was at. You might forget your bar. You feel me? You might go into your second round, all like, I'm telling you, bro, because now you caught up in a side argument because he talking through your rounds. You want to reply to everything he's saying instead of just ignoring the nigga. Spin your, he's gonna eventually stop. And if he don't, then I feel like that's now the time for the league to come in. You feel me? But yeah, bro. But that's just my perspective. It's big L's in this bitch, man. Mad enough.